Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. I actually recorded a video today, but I just got off the phone with one of my friends and it just inspired me to want to make a video and to just have a conversation really more than anything else. But basically, the whole point of this conversation that we had was just to figure out how he can quit his 9-to-5 job. You know, if he's working at the same place that we were both working at a couple years back, and he was just telling me how he wanted to get out of it. So I was giving him my entire rundown of everything that I did up till this point that we're currently at now. And I had a video that I made on like 7 passive streams of, or no, I'm sorry, it was 9 passive income stream ideas. But as I was talking to him, it just made me want to share specific examples of what's going on with me and how I built. Really, it's like it's a few, but there's like 5 to 7 streams of income that I built that helped me get rid of my job. I mean, I basically fired my job with my streams of income. So I want to talk about that. And the first one I wanted to talk about was I might do them in order for actually how I got into them. The first one I think I want to talk about is digital products. I sell digital products online, and I'm not talking about even any products you see on YouTube. I sell digital products like, ebooks, courses, things like that I create, and you can sell them on Etsy. You can sell them on Fiverr. There's a bunch of different places where you can sell digital content. So that was something that I learned probably in 2019 when I was doing drop shipping and a couple of other different things. That was one of the things I learned that I could do, that I could make decent money on, and it just stuck. And what's great about that is my background is sales. I did a lot of sales and commission jobs. And when I did sales, you have metrics you have to hit every single day in order to hit a certain goal. So my whole life is conducive of that. When I look at YouTube videos, I look at videos like quotas. I met my quota for today. This is just a little extra. I'm just giving you, this is to me like a freebie, because I don't really care how this one does or doesn't do. This is just information I just want to share with you. I'm just giving you, it's like just a free game, or at least just a free insight, I'd rather say. So with that being said, and I'm gonna take these glasses off because I don't like glares. But with that being said, digital products is a great way to make money. It's a great way to make money. And you should definitely do something with that. If you haven't, I recommend it. And again, to make $1,000 a month from digital products is just $33.33 a day. So all I have to do is sell one digital product for $40, and I'm going to make $1,200 in a month. And that's on the low end. Usually I can range between $2,000 and $3,000 by selling 2 digital products a day. If you want to make $1,000 in a month from a digital product, all you have to do is $33.33 a day, $40 a day. And, that's going to already yield you around $12,000 for the year, or $24,000 if you could do, about $80 a day, which is very easy once you build it up. So that was one of the first things that I did. So digital products, and I just always will keep a digital product store. The next one is Amazon FBA and e-commerce, selling things online, physical products. I have a video on this channel that's probably one of my worst videos. It has very little views, but it's so much value in that video. I literally show you my Amazon FBA account, how I went from, when I started at the beginning of last year, I think, and how I scaled it up to where I made $120,000 gross, but I netted somewhere between $40,000 to like $48,000 that went back into my pocket. So I give you the whole rundown, show you my whole account, everything I did, what I made, all my deposits. It's all there. It's on this channel. It's just that I think because I started with credit repair, that people got confused that this was a credit repair channel, and it's not a credit repair channel. That just happens to be the content that people like. And it's what I started with because a lot of the things I wanted to talk about, having good credit was a prerequisite. So yeah, but that's not my channel. The channel isn't about credit repair. But you can check out that video and you can see what I mean. So easily still for Amazon, I can range between $30,000 and $40,000 a year doing it passively because I've gone through all the ups and downs of it. I have product that I know works. So that's easy for me to just buy product, send it into Amazon. I have good margins. I make my money off of that, and I could do it very easily. Then I also make money from, again, digital products, make money from that easily, built that up for a couple years. The next one is stocks and trading. So I recently released a video where I showed people how to trade for beginners. And if you don't know what trading is, it's when you buy and sell a stock, and usually you buy and sell it within a year. So I do swing trading. I did day trading, but I like swing trading. I show you how to find the range of, where to buy, where to sell, how you can use that, indicators. Like, I don't gatekeep any information. I provide all the information for free, and it's all on this channel, so anybody can do it. Like I was telling my friend, like, it's all there. Like, I provide all information. I don't hide anything. I open up, I think the only thing I probably don't do is open up my bank account just so you can see it. But I give every piece of information for free on this channel, so that way you can make all these different forms of income too. So just to, again, this is like a improv video, not planned. I didn't plan on doing it. But Amazon FBA, e-commerce is one. Digital products is the other one. Stock trading is the next one. And then I also do dividend investing, which is usually can make me $6,000 a month. And $6,000 a year, excuse me. As time goes on, that's going to increase. But that's a good one just because realistically, with the money that I'm making, all the ways that I'm making it, what would happen if Amazon was to ever shut down for whatever reason? Who knows? I wasn't able to make money from digital stores for whatever reason. Who knows? I don't know. If anything were to happen, at least I have my dividend account where in the next, I would say 10 years, that account, if I want to retire, I could just not work again for the rest of my life if I choose not to, with how much I put into it. So that's like my retirement plan and how I know I'm going to be able to live comfortably in the next decade, no matter what happens, because I set aside so much and put it into this account. So I consider that, again, another form of investment and passive income. My other one is TuneCore. So TuneCore is, most people don't know, because this is my channel where I discuss finance and financial literacy, but I'm a musician. I made music for probably the last 13 years. Like, in between that and working mostly sales jobs, I made music. And while it didn't yield me the results that I wanted, I still make money from that every single year. Like, just from TuneCore alone, I easily make like $6,000 a year. It's not a lot, but hey, I mean, that could pay a car note, or that pays a nice phone bill, cable bill, gas bill. It comes in handy. So it works out really well. And my last one I would say is a fairly new one. It's this one. It's YouTube. My channel, I started in November, posted one video, and I'm a private person, so I didn't really want to do it, but it was really meant for my friends, because I would give them all the same information that I'm giving to people now for free. I gave the information out, but they would always say, do you have a channel or YouTube or something where I could watch this? And I didn't have anything. So since I was already working on YouTube, because I have a podcast that I was doing, a music podcast, I still have the channel. I just don't post any new content to it. But I already had experience with YouTube, with thumbnails, with doing all this other stuff. So I said, why not? Let me just post this video. And when I posted it and sent it to them, it did better than I expected. So with my other channel kind of going downhill, because I was not able to, I had a co-host, he was doing something in logistics, could no longer do the channel with me. I tried to get my other friend to do it. We just couldn't keep up with a good schedule, so it wasn't conducive. Since I wasn't able to do that, I said at the beginning of the year in January, if nothing else happens, I'm going to start doing a channel about finance. So that's how we got to this channel. And since then, we went from really, I think January was really when I started, because, like January 12th or something like that. When I started in January to now, we're at around 7,500 subscribers. By the time we're at, I think it's June 2nd. By the time this month is over, I'll have around 10,000 subscribers. In the last few months, I've been averaging a good amount, I would say between $5,000 to $7,000, and it keeps increasing. So YouTube is new income, and I'm already making about $7,000 a month from this source alone. So if it continued, I would say, let's lowball it. Amazon will yield me around $40,000. Digital products that I'm selling will probably yield me around $20,000. Trading will probably yield me around another $20,000. TuneCore will be $6,000. Dividends will be probably $6,000. If YouTube is around, $36,000, you can add it up. It'll be somewhere around $115,000, something like that I could say I could bring in easily. And that's if I don't decide to rev it up or do more or do less. I pretty much can decide how much I want to make based off of how much I decide to scale. So I pretty much am the one that picks and chooses how much I make. So again, I was just inspired by that conversation. But what I suggest is that anybody watching this video, you can go back on my channel and you can see the video about Amazon. I haven't made one for digital products, but I'm probably going to do that soon. You can watch my video on trading and how to do that. You could also watch my video on how to save $15,000. I talk about the investing in dividends a little bit with that one, about how you can basically spare extra money to just do that on the side. I talk about I never talk about TuneCore because that's just my music thing. That was just my thing. That's my passion. I love to do it. And it just, it was something that I love to do that made me money. And YouTube, I haven't talked about it, but I'm actually thinking of, I have a video idea that I've been working on when I get to 10,000 subscribers, talking about YouTube, how much money I'm making, probably going into the back of my channel, showing you all the numbers, how much money I make from everything. So I can, just show you. Again, I don't gatekeep. So if you were thinking about ever quitting your job and you're like, look, I'm tired of this, I don't want to do it, I just want to tell you that it's definitely possible. You don't have to, you could do this in your mid-20s, you could do this in your 30s, you could do it in your 40s or your 50s. There's not really a time frame on how you can do it. I think that you just need to learn a couple of different skills and pick one. I'm not saying you got to do all this stuff at one time. Maybe start with e-commerce and Amazon. Do that for a year, get comfortable with it. You're going to find a pocket where you're like, yo, if I'm going hard at this, I can make 60 grand. But if I'm just doing it casually, I could probably do at least 20 and my time is freed up. And now you could do $20,000 easily a year and your time is freed up. You do the same thing with digital products. You spend a year, you work it. You learn how to run ads and stuff to get purchases. And then after that, you're like, oh, I could comfortably make 20 grand all here. Cool. I'm making 40 grand comfortably now. Then you start doing something like stock trading. I was doing day trading every single day. Then I learned how to do swing trades where I could make a good amount of money in a 4 or 5 month time span and easily do a trade that will double or sometimes even triple my investment. So if I did 15,000, I may end up making $30,000 from a trade. And that trade could play out for the whole year. I just took 15,000 and I did it. So that could play out for the whole year. There's 30K right there. 40 plus 30 or 40. Yeah. Plus 30 on top of that, I got 70,000. Now I'm looking at throwing something like YouTube and do 30,000 off of that. You just made $100,000. And yeah. And as you guys can see, I put out about 3 videos per week on YouTube. I'm growing this channel. In the next 2 months, this channel will have more than 100 videos and not shorts. I mean, just regular videos. And I did that strategically. I leveraged my time. I worked hard on it. And you're going to see this YouTube channel was at 0 for the first year, right? Look at how we're 6 months in. I've just spent time working on this new thing. All of my stuff came from spending about a year or more learning it, working it, scaling it. It brings me money. and now it's a new form of income. So it's like, this doesn't have to take you forever. It could take you maybe 4 or 5 years in total. You're 20, what, if you're 25, by the time you're 30, you could be making at 6 figures very easily. And from there, it'll probably just scale up and it'll get easier and easier and easier. So yeah, with that being said, I just want to let everybody know that it's not difficult. I'm not saying it's easy either. I'm not saying it's easy. And I'm not saying that you should quit your job right away. I'm just saying that if you dedicate enough time to one skill, one business model, and you stick with it, you'll learn. Let that one do its thing, put it on autopilot, then move on to the next one, then move on to the next one, then move on to the next one. And once you get to a comfortable space, you can then comfortably fire your job and say, well, my time is worth more than whatever I'm spending here, and I can actually make more money by just doing these things and properly managing them. But yeah, again, it takes time and it takes some effort on your part to learn these different things, but it's not something that I feel like is not feasible. I think you can do it very easily. I don't think you should learn one side hustle or one skill and quit your job. I don't think that. I don't recommend that. Get at least 4 or 5 different ways to make money consistently that are proven. You've proven to yourself they can make money, and then go ahead and decide whether or not that job that you spend 8 hours a day at is worth the time. And once it's not worth the time and you can spend more time doing things like, for example, now I can spend more time making a YouTube channel where I can be a small creator and very close to scaling up to $10,000 a month, because I have the time. If I worked a regular job, I could not make this much content consistently. But because I'm able to do these things, and they're to my benefit now. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video where I talked about that. And I'll probably, like before when I first made this channel, I'm gonna share this with my guy so he could watch this and just play it back, maybe get some more perspective. And for anyone else who's looking at my channel, this is for you guys too. Again, I just decided to turn my camera on and just do this. This is not my usual type of content, but thank you so much for watching. I have worked today. I've worked. It's time to, it's closing time. So you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching.